Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all keeping well and staying safe during this quarantine. I just want to do a wee haul today with all the products that I've bought over the last couple of months. I hope you get some products from this wee haul. I just personally love watching other people's hauls, so I hope you enjoy it. I will try and link as much as possible down below. So thank you for watching and please subscribe, like, comment and share. Thank you. Love yous. Go through them. This here I have actually taken out of the packaging and I've used 4 wee lashes. I got this here on Amazon and I literally think it was like £3 or something. What was the wee eyelash there? I literally think it was like £3 or something, but like that is fantastic for 8 pairs of lashes. Like, they're literally identical to Demi Wispy's. The wee band, as you can see, is so lightweight, and like just they're fab. Like for the price of it, like you can't go wrong for like an everyday lash, or like even for like clients and things like that. It's so handy. And then got this wee duo glue. I just always use this glue. I know I've heard a lot about the wee Eldora glues. They're meant to be fabulous and they're meant to like not smell bad, so maybe I should try that the next time. And then I got 2 packets of these wee cotton pads. So these are actually like a square shape. They're, I think, for like babies or something. But I just thought that they are so handy because I find sometimes the wee like oval shape ones like don't get as much of your face like as you would like. So then the next thing I got was these 2 bottles. So I got these 2 from Superdrug. I also got these from Superdrug as well. This here is the L'Oreal Paris Fine Flour Toner. So it's meant to, as you see, remove impurities and smooth the skin. It's for dry and sensitive skin. So my skin, it wouldn't be too sensitive, but it is quite drying. So I thought that that would be great just to put on my skin after I've cleansed my face. I have used this here milk cleanser before and I love it. I think it's amazing. So this is just the Fine Flowers milk, which removes makeup, cleanses and nourishes your skin. And as it says here again, it's for dry and sensitive skin. I personally love this. I literally squeeze a couple of pumps onto my hand and then put that all over my face and it like melts my makeup. And then I'll go in with the pads and use another wee squirt just to cleanse the rest of my face. Next is the All Nighter Urban Decay face primer. So this says that it preps, smooths and perfects skin. I have actually used this wee primer for, I would say, a month or 2 now. To be honest, like it's a really lovely primer on your skin. It's so refreshing. So like it's like a gel as such. It's nearly like Hydra Veil, like a wee bit like that. It's so like nourishing and moisturizing on the skin. However, like it says that it's meant to smooth skin, I don't really see like it covering up many pores or blemishes or anything. So for the price of it, I probably wouldn't buy it again. It's just Surgical Spirit. For ages I tried to buy this and it was literally completely out of stock. So I am buzzing that it was back in stock because it's so handy just to clean your wee brushes, especially like in between clients and things like that, whenever I'm able to do client skin, that is. The next thing I got was the Hydrogenous L'Oreal Paris Liquid Moisturizer. I have seen so many people using this lately. A lot of makeup artists are actually recommending it and a lot of them are actually saying that it's just like a cheaper version of the Hydra Veil from Illamasqua. I personally love the Hydra Veil from Illamasqua because it's so lovely on the skin. I would actually use the Illamasqua one as like a wee mask on my face, like prior to putting on my foundations and things like that. So I'm gonna try and do the same with this wee moisturizer and see does it act the same way as the Illamasqua would. You can use this as a primer as well if you have dry skin like me. The next thing I bought was this Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. Yeah, so that's what the bottle looks like. Excuse my horrible nails. It's an optical illusion complexion primer, so it's meant to like pore or perfect your pores. Just a wee 28ml bottle. I used it yesterday for the first time. I'm not really sure what to think of it. I suppose I'm gonna have to give it like a few tries and see what I think then. But when I used it yesterday, like it was the same as that other wee Urban Decay one. Like they kept my makeup on like all day, but they didn't like really perfect my pores. So I don't really know what primers ever will perfect my pores. This here wee one is the All Nighter setting spray by Urban Decay. Yeah, so I couldn't do that with one hand, sorry. Yeah, so this is just the All Nighter setting spray. So this is the 118ml bottle. I know some people don't believe in setting sprays and things like that, but I swear by this one. Like, as I've said, like, I will tell you the truth about products that I like and products that I don't like. As I've said, like, I've tried this and I do like it, but I just don't think I would buy it again. Like, it doesn't like cover my pores and things like that. Whereas this, like it's meant to be a setting spray and it sets your makeup, like it sets it there, and as it literally says there, it's called the All Nighter. It's called that for a reason, because it literally will keep your makeup on all day, all night. It's fantastic. It is a wee bit more expensive. I think it might be like £28 or something. But it is fantastic. I will link everything down below as well, so I will. Within the last couple of months, I have just purchased quite a few wee brushes. As you can see, like I have already like used some of them. Two of the wee brushes has literally came this week, so I haven't been able to use them yet, and that is PC33 brush. Just like a wee tiny dome brush. But I find them wee brushes are amazing for like underneath the eyes and like inner pigment and things like that. This next brush, you probably can't even see it. It's just a really long, thin brush. I'm not sure what it's called on the website, but I would use this for eyeliner, or like even for the likes of like fake freckles and things like that. And this is a PC44 brush from Peaches and Cream as well. So this here is a Peaches and Cream PC52 brush. So this is just a really, really thin flat concealer brush, and I think this is great for carving out the eyebrows. Peaches and Cream brushes are so cheap as well, so like you literally cannot go wrong, and they're fantastic. Here one is another Peaches and Cream brush. It's PC39 brush. It's very similar to that first wee brush I showed you, but it is just a little bit bigger. So now on to the wee Spectrum brushes. So this is a Spectrum C00, I think it is. The thing sort of rubbed off, so I can't actually really see what it is. I'll try and find it on their website and link it for you. But it's just literally like a really big fluffy dome brush. I would use this for the likes of like underneath my eyes to blend in the concealer and things like that. Next wee brush is a Spectrum B04. So this is just like an angled brush. As you can see there, it's just like an angled eyeshadow brush. Moving on to our next brush, this is an A13 brush. So as you can see, this is a very like thick smudge brush. I think that's fantastic for underneath the eyelids. Our next wee brush is a Spectrum A07 brush. So this is just a larger version of that previous brush. Also think this is great for packing on shadows at the top of the lid. The next wee brush from Spectrum is a B06 brush. So this is literally just a really, really fluffy brush. as you can see there, it's so fluffy. Sorry, I haven't cleaned this yet. But yeah, it's fantastic. I use this for all different things. I use it for eyeshadow. I use it for blending out my eye base to my skin. Use it for underneath the eyes, like to set them, to blend in concealer, anything honestly, even to contour your nose or even to highlight. Like, this brush has so many uses. The last wee Spectrum brush that I bought was a Spectrum A08 brush. So this is just another fluffy brush. The difference between this and the last one is this one's sort of like a wee bit tighter, but it is still like really fluffy and such a fantastic wee brush for blending out your eyeshadows. The last two brushes that I bought were P. Louise brushes. If I can get it to focus there. Yeah, so this is a number 117, Too Lost in My Blend brush. Sorry, come out of focus there. So Too Lost in My Blend. P. Louise products, like her packaging, everything is just so fantastic. Like, everything has a wee name on it, or like has a wee like caption or something like that. It keeps you going. But yeah, these are two exact same brushes, 117. As you can see, this here wee one has been washed with surgical spirits, so it's starting to fray a little tiny bit, but as I say, they're fantastic wee brushes. So good for blending, so good for like in your crease and things like that, because they are a wee bit smaller than the other blending brushes I showed you there. But yeah, all of them wee brushes are like not too expensive. Next one I'm going to move on to is the P. Louise eyeshadow palette. So this is the Secret Center palette. Please do not mind the mess of this, because I have used this on many different looks just now. So as you can see, there's eyeshadow everywhere, but normally that is gleaming and it's so lovely. Like, that big massive mirror is great, like for when you're doing your wee makeup looks and things. But yeah, these are the shades. So it's sort of like a pinky, like neutrally palette. Like, you do have lots of your wee brown shades and your darker like burgundy shades, and then you have like your wee light pinks and things like that. But then you do have your brighter shades, as in like your oranges, your like yellow, even that wee red shade and things like that. Let's see if I can just swatch some of these on my fingers. Yeah, so as you can see, the pigment and colour of them eyeshadows is unbelievable. So yeah, that wee palette is fantastic, and like the packaging, like, can you cope? It's unreal. This is a wee Makeup Revolution soap brow. Hold on till I open it. I have used this loads of times before as well, so like you'll see it is not clean, because this is just what I use on my own eyebrows. Like, I will not use this on clients and things. It's just literally like a really hard soap. Comes with this wee like toothbrush, and you literally just add water to it and then apply it to your eyebrows. Any wee soap would do, though. I think like this is a really good product, and like it does work really well. The colour of it is unreal. It's sort of like a rose goldy colour. But as I say, I think any wee hard soap would do. Next two wee products are Peaches and Cream products. So this is two of their lip glosses, which, like, I don't even have to say anything about these. I'm sure everybody knows about these. They are fantastic, so glossy. They do not dry matte. Just absolutely fantastic. And the two colours that I have are the shade Babe and the shade Russet. So I got these probably, I'd say, a good couple of months ago, but I thought I would put them in this haul because like I've had quite a few questions about my lip products and things like that over on Instagram. So yeah, these are unreal. That wee russet one is more like a brown colour, whereas this wee one is sort of like a pinky nude. But yeah, they are fantastic and so lovely on the lip, not drying at all, and like I would really recommend them. They're so cheap as well. Next wee product is this Worth the Hype mascara by NYX. So this is a waterproof mascara, so this will be great like for clients and things on their wedding days, or like even like days like big events and things like that. This wee product, I literally only received it yesterday, so I can't like say whether it's good or not yet. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Micro Brow Pencil. So these, I've heard like really good reviews about them. I've heard that they're meant to be really creamy and just like a crayon. The shade I got was brunette. Yeah, so that is the colour. It's really thin, like as you can see there. I'd say that it would be brilliant to do some hair strokes and things like that. So that is at one side. It's just like a wee twistable pencil. And then at the other side they just have a wee spool out, which is fantastic for brushing up your eyebrows. The next product I got was by Makeup Revolution. So this was their liquid highlighter. I have actually never used a liquid highlighter. I've always just used the wee FLV3 by Makeup Atelier, the like illuminating foundation thing. I don't know, like I just have always stuck by my powder highlights, but I've seen a lot of people using like liquid highlights, and I'm sure that they are fantastic. Yeah, so oh my god, that is unreal. I cannot even begin to think what that's going to look like on the skin on tan. So sparkly, I can't cope. The camera is not like doing it justice, but it honestly looks amazing in person. So the next wee products I bought were from P. Louise, two wee basics. I think both of these were from her winter collection. So this one is like a wee light blue colour, and this is in the shade Touch of Frost. And then this wee pink one, it's just like a baby pink sort of. This is in the shade Winter Rose. So two of these are fantastic. Like for the size of tube that you get, both of these in an eye look. I've also used this wee pink one for my blush, like as a cream blush. And both of them honestly blend so easy and are so gorgeous, like on the eye and as a blush, as I say. I would really recommend these two products if you're into like doing creative looks and things like that. If you're not into makeup or you don't do clients, I still would recommend this wee one for like a cream blush. It's so lovely. Products I got. So this is from her paint collection. So this is the Acid Rain in Blank Canvas. So yeah, that is the wee blank canvas one, and that is the inside of it. So it's sort of like a creamy nudie colour. This is bloody fantastic for cutting your crease or even like carving out your brows. This one I actually got free with the Secret Center palette that I bought. I think this is in the shade 2. I don't even think it has a shade on it, but I think it's 2. They are very similar in colour. However, I think this way one is a more thicker consistency rather than the P. Louise base. It is very, very good for your eye base, but I just think that the Acid Rain Blank Canvas is a wee bit thicker. It is a paint, whereas this is like an eye base, so like you expect this one to be thicker. Just done some swatches on my hand there. So the wee blue there, that's the blue base, and then the one beside the blue, that is the Blank Canvas paint. As you can see, like it compared to the P. Louise base is so much thicker. And then obviously the wee pink one, that's the wee Winter Rose base. But yeah, that's literally like the tiniest wee bit of them. You obviously, the more product you use, the more coverage you're going to get with them. But I literally did like one wee tiny dot of each of them. And like that is how pigmented they are. They are amazing. This is a wee elf brow gel. So it's called Woe Brow. I don't even know what shade, and I think it was like brunette or something like that. I don't even know. But this is cruelty free and everything, as you can see. I normally use the Benefit brow gel, but I thought this was cheaper. So like if I was going to get another brow gel, like why would I not try something cheaper, if you get what I mean? So I actually was recommended this wee elf one by a couple of people on Instagram, so that's why I tried it. The next three things are concealers. So this here we want is a NARS concealer in the shade Vanilla. Quite a small concealer. The shade's strange. Like I thought it would have been more like yellow toned. I'll see if I can swatch it beside this way one. This is NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, and this is more of a yellow shade, or the shade Vanilla as well. So the two of these products are in the shade Vanilla, but as you can see, like obviously they're different brands, but like the color is so much different. Like this next one is more like yellow toned, whereas the NARS one there is sort of like a pinky tone, I feel. I'll swatch both of these on my hand and then show you. If you compare to that next one, like that is so much more yellow. I would actually prefer the NYX concealer there compared to the NARS one, because the next one is like a wee bit more warmer, and like underneath my foundation and things it just blends far better. So the NARS one was probably a lot more expensive, but I would probably prefer that next one. I have used both of these products quite a few times, and I just find the finish that the next one gives you is far nicer. The concealer I got was actually like a contour shade. So this is also from e.l.f. I think it's called like a camo concealer. I was recommended to buy this by another girl on Instagram who I'd be quite friendly with, Annie. She is fantastic at makeup, such a lovely girl, and like her makeup's always flawless. So I was like, she recommended it, I'm buying it, like. But yeah, so this is what it's like. As you can see there, it comes like with the same wee applicator that the Makeup Revolution ones come as, and this is in the shade Deep Cinnamon. So I'll also swatch this for you and show you. It's quite like a warm chestnutty colour. So yeah, as you can see there, it's literally just slightly darker than my tan, which is great. I haven't washed my tan yet, so I'd say whenever I do, like that will blend in so nice. I also feel like your cream contours like need to be slightly darker than your tan, just to blend in nicely and give you some contrast in your skin. It is so creamy, and I definitely can't wait to use it. So this here wee product is also a repurchase. This is the NYX liquid liner. It literally comes out just the same as any other wee liquid liner would, but it does dry matte. It does give you enough time to like play around with it a wee bit, and it does stay wet for like a couple of seconds, even like 30 seconds or something, but then it will dry matte. I love this eyeliner, it's so fantastic and so black. So then moving on, I got a wee brown and black pencil. Really sure that both of them are from Maybelline. Yeah, so this is the Colour Show black pencil liner. This is a repurchase. It's just fantastic for the waterline and things like that, or even like for your actual liner on the top for a wee wing. I've seen a lot of people use it, and I've heard that it's meant to be fantastic for like the likes of brides and stuff like that, so that if they cry, like it won't run like liquid eyeliner might. And then this is just a wee Maybelline tattoo liner. It's meant to be a gel pencil, so I'm thinking maybe the consistency of this compared to that wee black one might be different, but yeah, it's just a wee brown one. I just wanted to try something different. What I got was a Revolution blusher. This is in the shade Pink Lady. So this is their blusher reloaded. I just think like the colour of this wee blusher is fantastic. See if I can open it with one hand. So yeah, it's just a wee like matte pink blusher. There you go, it's lovely. Hoola Benefit bronzer. I just got the wee mini one. I had never used this before and seen that the bigger one was like a lot more expensive, so I just thought I may as well just get the mini one. Like I'm sure it'll last like long enough, and if I like it then great, I can repurchase the bigger one. So I think this bronzer is quite like a grey tone, I would use this like in the deepest parts of my contour, and it is quite a good wee product, so I love that. Now on to Peaches and Cream again. These three wee pigments here I got quite a few months ago, but I thought I would include them in this haul because like if I'm going to recommend any pigments and things to you, it's going to be the Peaches and Cream ones. So here is Disco, Cactus and Gatsby. So I'll just pick them up and show you them individually. So Gatsby is just a really sparkly gold shimmer. I'm actually not going to swatch these because the last time I tried to do this for a client, I actually spilt the whole top. So I don't want to do that. The next one that I got was Disco. So this is like a real like glittery silver pigment. Also fantastic on the eyes, really nice, like with just like a wee brown smoke. And then this one, as you can see, this is sort of like an emerald green color. It does have a wee bit of a sparkle in it as well, and is gorgeous with like dark smokes. Three other pigments that I literally just received this week is Rattlesnake, Mermaids and Dynamite. So Dynamite is like a copper glitter. All of these wee glitters they're actually known as loose eyeshadows, but I would count them as glitters. I suppose they're not as chunky as glitters, so they would be like more of like a loose glitter pigment. But yeah, this is like a coppery orangey brown colour, and it's so nice. I cannot wait to use it. This next one is Rattlesnake. So I have seen so many people on Instagram use this. It gives off so many different colours. Like there, it literally looks like bright green. There, it looks like more like a goldy colour. So literally just whatever light hits it, it looks all different colours, and it's so nice. Can't wait to use it. For the last one is Mermaids. So this is actually the pigment that I was talking about there that I tried to swatch for a client, and I dropped the whole pot. So I've just repurchased it. It's sort of like in the pot it looks like a white glitter. As there it sort of looks a wee bit yellowy. But the speckles that you get off it is like a blue. As you can see there, like a bluey green light. Yeah, so it's lovely as well. This is so nice, like in the inner corner for like your wee pigment, or even just like on top of like a concealer for like a really soft glam. It's gorgeous. That is everything I got. I'm so happy. I honestly love buying makeup, and I hope that this helped in some way.